WSB saved my brother's life. After being wounded in Iraq, and severe PTSD, a purpose and hope made all the difference. Thank you. My brother and I were both soldiers, but he didn't make it out uninjured. He was assigned to Baghdad, and was a turret gunner in a quick response unit. On a slow day, as they were rounding a corner near a square, an EID was triggered, sending the Humvee into the air and catapulting him 60 feet. They thought he was dead, and after securing the area realized he was alive. They flew him to Germany, then to Walter Reed, where he eventually wore up and was told he'd never walk, and that they had resected some of his liver and intestines. After a year in a wheelchair, and working hard every day, he was able to walk again, and then run. I remember him telling me he couldn't wait to get back to his unit. The Army medically retired him though, and he went into a deep depression, with which he struggled for a number of years. He eventually graduated from college with an engineering degree, but his accomplishments were overshadowed by his PTSD. About 2 months ago, I showed him our /WallStreetBets and the stuff that people were doing on the GME stock. He YOLO'd his savings and sold half at 302, giving him enough to pay off his mortgage. We talk every day, and he just got an amazing job 2 weeks ago doing R&D in his major. He is focused, heavily invested in GME, and doesn't care what the price does. He likes the stock, and the community here have been encouraging and uplifting. Thank you all. You may not think you have an impact as an individual, but this is about more than just stocks. It is about people. To the moon. Edit. I can't believe the love and support. I tried to respond and thank everyone for the awards and kind words, but can't keep up, so thank you all. I've got mad respect for my fellow apes. Second edit. Badass, how many of you served? I can't believe the responses. A lot of amazing people here. Reddit link. Hey CNBC or whoever else. Why don't you cover this effing story instead of bashing WSB for made up bullcrap? I'm so happy for you and your brother, dude. This is an awesome story. Right? Who doesn't enjoy a nice little wholesome degenerate YOLOing success story? Top comment here for real. Get on it, Squawk Alley. We don't need CNBC. We have places like Reddit to tell our own stories. Are you listening to CNBC to tell you what stocks to like? No? Then we don't give a F about them. Can I ask unit? I was a gunner in Afghanistan, 10th Mountain. Salute to you and your brother. I was in 3rd ID, but he was there 4 years after me. Thanks for your service. 1st Cavalry here. Tell your brother he's definitely not alone. Sending love from another PTSD survivor. That's what we are, no matter what. Not monsters or failures or broken. We are survivors, and we have each other's backs forever. Hua. 1st Air Cavalry BDE. FPTSD. Is what I tell myself every day? Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Just an American here, and effing proud of all you who served and do so much for us. Thank you, and may the Tendy man come. May the tendies rain, rain cloud. I pledge allegiance to the bag, money bag. Your comment made me look like a freak because of how loud I laughed in this library. Thank you. This happens to me frequently as well, embarrassed smiley face, not in libraries, because I can't read. But everywhere else. This sub is the funniest place. May God bless America. May God bless you all. Not necessarily the forum, but they'd had 90% plus success rates with psilocybin therapy at Johns Hopkins for PTSD. Apparently, after just 1 to 2 sessions, most no longer exhibit symptoms even after decades of severe symptoms. Since the randomness of Reddit, throwing it out there, Maps was still accepting people for the trials. This can help with depression, addiction to opiates, alcohol, nicotine, and can offer years of a changed mood, in a positive sense. It can also go horribly wrong. Do your DD, and be safe. It's far different from the sporadic success of random shamans around the world, with undefined quantity and quality. It's a scientific controlled study with documented success. Oh, I know. I'm a supporter, and have benefited from it. Can you explain how it could go horribly wrong? I'd assume there would be no physical risk in a controlled environment, and you can't die even from obscene doses. Which just leaves psychosis or some kind of mental health breakdown/ego death. But you think they'd start on a very low dose as sessions progress to reduce that risk. Last time I tried psilocybin, I spent all my money on GME and AMC. So it works. Hell yes. The day after a hard mushroom trip may or may not be the most at peace with yourself and this world you have ever been. This is a topic that you need to do your DD in and not just skip to the TLDR for positions. Psychedelics are life-changing. I think everyone should have at least one ego death in their lives. Make the world a much more understanding place. Navy second class here. My job isn't as cool and consisted of mostly sweeping the same spot every 20 minutes. I did come face to face with a fire once, so that was sort of neat. Still a brother in arms. Soldier first. Sailor you mean, not a soldier. Just a badass Marine here, Marine Recon. 03653 tours and one with MSOC. You still in? I worked with 1st and 3rd Recon extensively. Rah. Lost my brother-in-law to PTSD. He was a FISTer, did 3 tours, don't know unit info either way. PTSD is serious. Get help if you are suffering, getting help only makes you stronger. RIP to your brother-in-law. It's a too common story with PTSD. Thanks, still in this fight. This thread slaps. I hope you all have prosperous futures. We're all in this together and thank you for your sacrifices. 11th ACR. Oi 3. Cheers, boys. 1 at Iraq, 04 to 05 53rd Infantry, attached to 20th Group, Afghan, 05 to 06 124 Infantry Iraq, 10 to 11 124 Infantry Africa, 16 to 17. Cheers, my brother. Glad you got back in one piece. Likewise. Me too, attached to 2nd Brigade Strikers. Was with a Reserve Michigan unit. USMC CH-46 Crew Chief/Door Gunner. 2001 to 2009. Semper Fi. Goddamn, you guys are making me tear up. Know that we everyday Americans have your back. Gilded. Thanks for your service. Scout checking in. If you ain't Cav, you ain't crap. Yeah, I didn't want to be crap, so I chose a better MOS, smiley face. Cav equals, pride flag, bear. Gemstone, raised hand, horse. Thanks for your service. And you get a gold. Thanks for your service, man. Thanks, Goldie. Spend it on $. AF radar tech who spent 2000 to 2015 setting radars up in all the fun places, including opening of OIF. I never fired a shot at anyone, but knowing the part I played in getting bombs on target and learning the huge civilian death toll caused by those bombs, makes me anxious/depressed and unable to sleep. Have no idea what that would be classified as, but it sucks and can get effed. I got a life to live. Chaplain here, the other guy is right, that sounds like moral injury issues. That's a pretty normal response actually. It happens to almost everyone but only becomes a persistent issue whenever there's insufficient processing. Even with all the hurry up and wait, there's still always a way to push it to the back of the mind, and it's not really processed in the background. You see it a lot in drone guys who live stateside because they'll be flying in active zones and then go pick their kids up from daycare a few hours later. Insufficient processing sucks, and it's not an embrace the suck time. Feel free to reach out to some folks. It's possible to come to terms with the action and incorporate it into how you move forward instead of having it cause trouble like you're experiencing. Blessings, my friend. See moral injury PTSD. Might be good to look up a support group. All stories matter. We'll be waiting for ya. This is refreshing. It's nice to know you're not alone, even in a place like WSB. Cav Scouts lead the way. 19D checking in. 1-to-1 THC/CBD tinctures gets rid of the symptoms for PTSD, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and chronic pain, and you don't get high. Start at 0.5 mg, 1 drop, increase as needed, try to stay under 15 mg, 30 drops, 1.5 milliliters, per dose, doses needed, try to stay under 4 doses/day. Microdosing mushrooms looks promising for PTSD as well. I have heard about that. Psilocybin, right? I haven't researched it, however, since the THC plus CBD has worked wondrously for me. Yes. I ordered 200 micrograms capsules from Canada. I have mild depression, moderate ADHD, and mild anxiety. Makes getting through the day work. Nothing I've tried so far helps. Hopeful this will work. Here's some advice I've got online so far. Take it with lion's mane mushroom capsules. Add a low dose of vitamin B3. The most discomfort you will feel is a niacin flush from the vitamin. Take 1 day on, 2 days off, or 4 days on, 3 days off. Too lazy to look up my sources. I agree, smoked away 8 years in the Dutch army. But don't force it or give medical advice, peace sign. Yeah, for the record, this is a Wendy's and I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice, rather a recommendation based on positive personal experience. It's helped me feel young and healthy again, something I've missed for a very long time. Even cold turkey the alcohol I was abusing. Thanks for your service. Hey. I was in 2nd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, TF Tarawa, in 2003. We might have crossed paths. My unit TF Tarawa Forward saved a 3rd ID convoy that was heading for an ambush. If you were on a convoy stopped by a small Marine convoy of 2 LAVs and 2 TARP HMMWVs, then we definitely did. I get what you're saying. This WSB movement with such solidarity, purpose, and high risk reminded me of being in the military. There was a do or die attitude about it. It felt great. Much more enjoyable than the daily civilian grind of nothing happening and figuring out how to get through the day pretending everything is okay while you just want to rage on something but no idea what. Yes. That. 2nd Marine Air Wing 2001 to 2005. Good crap. Aviation Ordnance Mechanic. Devil dog turned diamond-handed ape. 5 years Army here, with 1 oath. I was stateside the whole time, thankfully. MP here. Lost everything to depression after I got out. Lost it all again in 2007-2008. Never quite made it back. However, the pandemic has helped me find a real job finally. Position, 5 shares GME. 120k debt, maybe more. The richest mover in the world with an understanding wife and an amazing child. It's great to hear other soldiers making the rebound. Cheers. My bro 3rd ID as well. Medic. Lost his leg. Thanks for your service. 1st ID here, was a tank mechanic. Can't say I saw anything as bad as that combat story but suffer from PTSD as well. We're all here for you guys. 3rd BDE, 3rd ID. What a toxic cluster if that unit was. I was 3rd ID as well. 1 to 64. Thanks for your service. One of my guys, my 3rd deployment was from 3rd ID. Damn good soldier. Y'all held it down over there for sure. Thank you, the both of you, for your service. 28 CSH. Oof. Thank you for putting us back together. A lot of us got PTSD and what is known as Gulf War Syndrome. Hopefully we can get some tendies and put some stress at ease. I was 101st Convey Security Iraq 05 to 06. Abrams. Vietnam vet here, props to your bro. Glad he's got a chance. What year were you there? Did some stuff with 10th Mountain, among other units? Great people. This was way back in 05 to 06, 2nd tour. I was with CJTF 180, subbed between Bagram and Salerno. Best times of my life. 10th Mountain was out with us, having parties between rockets. Good times. 20th SOS here. Was a helicopter fay and aerial gunner. I YOLO'd my entire savings in at 171 last week. Hope it comes back up as I'm out half now, beer. God, going to get tons of flack but F it. AFMXS sending love to my brothers and sisters on shore and overseas. Love you all, keep pushing. Why would you get flack? No one shooting at you here. Lamau for being AF. I deployed with a crap ton of army folk non-stop crap train in the best 9 months of my life. I know how y'all are, kind of. Contrary to popular belief, we don't hate Air Force or Navy. Nothing better than an A-10 flying over laying down serious fire. The sound is haunting, but sweet. Without Air Force, our military would be useless. I know y'all don't hate us. But it's the tough love I was looking forward to. Just want to make sure all my boys and girls are safe and mentally doing well. Just sending my love to y'all. Work hard, party harder. Drink until sunlight, then screech at it for the next 12 house. I didn't serve, but thank you all so much for doing what you do/did for our country. Thank you all for your service. A major difference I notice between WSB and hedge funds is the ethos. As shown here, there's a few vets. They are all about honor, brotherhood, sacrifice, teamwork, the few, the proud. People like Melvin, Citadel, Vlad, Robinhood, Stevie Cohen would screw their moms for a quick just cause they can get away with it and have bought out all regulators, polls, etc. They make their own rules on the fly and are scammers. Just look at Kramer's video he made a while back. Perfectly summarizes it. Steve Cohen got away with major crimes with a cost of business slap on the wrist, while one would get a ticket for jaywalking or even using weed. They deliberately attack vulnerable companies to precipitate and foment collapse and demise so they can profit. Vomiting face, vomiting face, vomiting face. They caused the 2008 debacle, got bailed out, paid no price whatsoever, and fought tooth and nails any measures proposed to prevent another debacle or address issues raised. AMC 1000 #Diamond Hands #Illiquid Stock #Screw Hedge Funds #Beat Melvin #Beat Citadel #ApeStrong. 4th Brigade out of Fort Polk, the real 10th Mountain baby. Thanks for your service. Not American here, but always have highest respect for the US military. Thanks for your service. Rocket to glory, brother. That is awesome, congrats. I'm trying to recover from emergency spine surgery and limited mobility, so I found this very inspiring, and WSB, and my supportive hubby, are helping me a lot, and I'm super independent and not used to the daily struggle. Best wishes and thanks for his service. To the moon. To Mars. I wish you the best. Stay positive. Thank you. Had 3-disc fusion in August. Shoulder surgery in February. Slowly putting myself back together after the service. It gets better. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.